Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on, I'm Pat Brock, and we're here at TV 35. It's always a pleasure to meet with the Raiders. We've got Coach Ron Carson himself.
Pat, it's always great to have y'all here. TV 35, we love your interviews, too.
You know, it's always good to catch up with you and let us know what's been going on.
I think a lot's been going on. We had a great season last year. We were region champs for the first time in quite a while. We've been runner-up quite a few times, but region champ, and it felt really good.
Congratulations to you. So what did you have to do to kind of build up to that level? Because we know you've been working really hard with these young ladies. You've got such great runners. You've lost so many. What did you guys do to really push it to that next level to be region champions?
I don't have to do much. The girls do a lot, and it is, like you said, a build-up. It's a progression. They start out, and sometimes some ninth graders come in right off the bat and contribute, and then sometimes they have to work a couple of years to get to that point. But the bottom line is work. They work through the summer. They work year-round. Some of them do other sports, but it helps them. But just staying active and busy and a mindset for running and competing gets us to where we are.
Very good, and you're in a very good position right now. And of course, we know you've had some losses, of course, with graduates and different things like that. Tell us about that, of how you're having to regroup after having lost so many young ladies.
Yeah, we lost quite a few, including we had a ninth grader last year, Ansley Long. She was number 10 in the state.
Oh, wow.
And a school record holder, and she moved out of state, and that was a big hit to us. But I'm confident the girls we have now can fill those shoes. As a team, we can do it. There's no super dominant individuals, but if we're all good and decent, we can repeat.
Absolutely. You know, we talked to a lot of the cross country runners, and what is the key, you would think, to excel? I mean, we know the time of it, but the girls have to do something to get to that progression, to get those numbers up there.
Well, I have to say, the middle school, Casey Dunn does a great job down there. She does a great job. She identifies the kids early, and they start working then. And then when we get them, it's almost like a shoe-in. We just continue what she's built, and like I said, a lot of miles in and running, speed work, and I think one of the biggest keys is staying healthy.
Right.
Stretching, maintaining our health, not eating junk all the time, but eating stuff that's gonna build up our body, not tear it down.
Body, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Are you still running with them?
No, I run behind them sometimes with the bottles and stuff, but no.
So we're going to meet some of the ladies, kind of a good representation of the girls. How many do you have this year?
We have 19, and today you'll meet a good mixture of that 19.
Okay. How many seniors you got on the squad?
Sadly, 4 that have been with me. Some of them since 5th grade.
Wow.
Couple. Wow. So yeah. It's always tough.
And you know, you've seemed to have built a great relationship with these young ladies, and so they know what you expect out of them. And do you see that that's really a great thing that a coach needs?
Oh yeah. I don't ever have to yell.
Yeah.
And I feel a sense of family with all of them, and we bond well, and we have a good time, but we work hard.
Very good.
Work hard.
Very good. Well, we're going to meet some of these ladies.
Oh, you'll enjoy them.
All right. Always a pleasure, Coach Carson.
Thank you.
You're doing great things, sir.
Thank you.
Coach Carson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Coach. All right, young ladies, come on down. This is always the fun part. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing very well. You know, we always meet right here.
Always.
And other places. So let us know what's been going on with you. Share with us, okay?
I just pretty much stay working at Old Times about 5 days out of the week. I go to college full-time for my senior year. I'll actually have my associates in biology by March before my high school diploma. So
that is so fantastic. You've got to tell us who you are, though.
I'm Callie Gibson.
And Callie, for you, your senior year, this is so different to where you're going to college full-time.
Yes.
Tell us about how your schedule is this year.
It's very hectic. Last year I was actually doing college and high school at the same time on top of my sports, but I feel like it's a little bit more laid back and I have more time to work and more important things like that and study. So.
And you're working so much. Now, how do you keep everything balanced?
It's all about time management.
Yeah.
Some days, most days, practice is like 5 minutes late, but you know, you just work with what you get, and somehow it works out. You just got to trust it.
And so now this senior year, so this is a little different. So you're a little bit detached from some of your peers, you know, when it comes to academics because you're at the college. What are some things that you're going to miss about high school?
Definitely just seeing the girls as much, especially my cross country girls. Those are probably like the biggest part of my family to me. So
That's right. And here you are with your family here. What has been the highlight of your career as an athlete?
Probably the girls. I don't know, it's the best part. So getting to do stuff with them. We work hard, we play harder, and they're always there. You grow up with them besides just high schoolers. So.
This is your family, isn't it? Here's one of your sisters here. Hey, sweetie. Share with us, okay?
Well, I'm Emily Johnson, and I've had a very busy senior year for sure.
Yeah.
Cross country is my only sport, but I'm very involved in several clubs. I'm the secretary of Skills USA and the co-captain of FCA.
Nice.
I'm also the distinguished young woman of Lawrence County this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've got to give you an
you.
extra squeeze for
thank
that.
you.
That's so huge. And so you've been so active for so long. What keeps you going?
Plenty of coffee. That's it. That's it.
Already?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. And you know, she's talking about how you all are like family, how you bond. And for you all to be seniors, you know, these girls look up to you. Tell us about some things about you that the girls look up to and things that they would like to emulate from you.
Well, that's kind of hard to say. I guess there's several things I hope the girls look up to me for. I don't know what they definitely look up, but I do try to lead by example.
Right.
So I try and have a good attitude while we run and encourage girls who are maybe falling behind a little bit.
Right.
I also hope to be there spiritually for the girls and to be there to pray with them or lead a devotion whenever someone needs some encouragement.
That is huge. You're like the chaplain of the cross-country team. You know, I mean, that's such a huge responsibility because, you know, when you talk about Fellowship for Christian Athletes, I was a part of that many moons ago. And I remember about how important my spirituality, my faith was for me as a person, for me academically, for me with the social relationships and sports. And so what do you do to witness to the people? What do you do?
Again, I just hope to lead by example.
By who you are.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's special. And so with this cross country now, girls, I mean, you're region champions, and so we're hoping for a repeat. What are some of your goals in this sport, what you want to accomplish personally?
Well, obviously, like a better time, but I just hope that I'd show the girls that as long as you're doing your best and giving it all you have, like that's the biggest part of it. Enjoy what you're doing.
Right. Are you enjoying it?
I love it.
And the fact that you're about to be a dad. I mean, that is so huge. That's huge. And so, girls, your senior year is going to be gone before you know it, right? And so what are your goals, your aspirations for after high school? Have you gotten that mapped out yet, or are you working on it?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I have several colleges that I'm looking at to go to, but I know I want to go into education, just like my parents and my older sister right now.
Keeping it in the family.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What about you?
I want to go to medical school, and I really hope to go into Augusta University. Maybe not for my first 4 years like the bachelor's, but for the medical portion, I really would like to go to Augusta.
Very good. Now, who are you taking after?
Jennifer Brewer and Timothy Brewer.
Very good, very good. Well, listen, we are so proud of you girls, and we're excited about this season. We're excited about your senior year because you're only going to do great things. There are going to be a lot of laughs, things that you're going to probably miss about high school. Like you said, you're going to miss the friendships here that you've had. All right. Well, listen, we'll be seeing you soon, right?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Good to see you both. Very nice. Hey, girls. Lord, all these smiling faces. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Listen, we want you to share about you. Of course, you know, I always light up when I see you both. Talk to us, darling.
My name is Kaylin Robertson. I'm a senior here at West Lawrence High School, but I am also full-time dual enrolled, so I don't have any classes here. But I play soccer and I run cross country. I'm in Skills USA and FCCLA.
Nice.
Here, and I'm in the worship band at our church too.
Wait a minute, woman. You're singing too?
Yes, ma'am.
And so for you, I mean, same with the young lady here, where you're full-time college. That's different.
Yeah, it is.
That's different. So what things are you missing out? Do you feel like you're missing out on not being here at the school?
Not seeing my friends as much, definitely. It's kind of sad not being here. I mean, I get out at 10:30 every day, so that's pretty good. I don't have to stay at school all day. but at least I get to have my team to come back and see.
That's
so I'm
right,
just
that's right. And so if you had to kind of rate yourself for cross country, you know, a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, what would you give yourself, and tell us why?
Which I'm not like a really good runner. I just do it really, usually just to stay in shape, you know. And I love the team, so I'm probably like a 5 or a 6. But I mean, I do try my best, really.
You're keeping it past the equator, right? Very good. Talk to us, baby girl.
Hi, I'm Evan Walker. My parents are Buffy and Jack Walker. I am a junior here at West Lawrence. Let's see. I am in the Morris Bank Advisory Council.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. That's super exciting.
Yes.
I'm in LYL, Lawrence Youth Leadership.
These girls, you all are doing it up, I tell you.
Yes, we try. We try. This is my 6th year doing cross country.
Wow. So you're one of the ones that he's had for since what, 5th grade?
Yes, yes. So I started with Miss Casey though, at the middle
one of
school.
them, too?
So
I started when I was in 7th grade.
Gotcha. And girls, so what do you love most about running?
I don't know.
I
I don't really know why we like it. I love the feeling after we run.
when it's over? or just,
Yes, I like pushing myself
yeah.
during the run. So
And what about you? Do you have a love for running, or is it a love-hate for running?
It's a love-hate, definitely. While I'm running, I'm like, oh, can this be over with?
right.
But afterwards, I'm like really excited that it is over, and I get to celebrate like with my team afterwards.
That's
so.
right, that's right. And you know, you girls, you've got a lot to celebrate because you had a great year last year, and now here you go. We're looking forward to another great year from you guys. And of course, you're being looked up to as a leader. Tell us about your leadership skills, and what do you do to push these young ladies to get to that next level?
Just like Emily said, we do definitely try to be like encouraging and like be a really good example. So.
Well, you are a senior, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
And so what are you going to miss? What are you going to miss most about high school, about, you know, sports, these girls? What are you going to miss most?
Definitely seeing them every day and just being able to come like run or play soccer with all my other teammates.
Yeah.
And so I'm definitely not going to miss the classes, but sports is probably the main thing that I'll miss.
Very good, very good. Well, we're excited for what the future holds for you. Have you already mapped out your future?
Yes, ma'am. I want to become a nurse practitioner and specialize in orthopedics. So
You could help me out with my knees. Very good, very good. And so this is your junior year. Your junior year, I'm telling you, when you think about your junior year, that's a time where you have to make a lot of big
oh
decisions
my goodness, I know.
about your future. I mean, that's when you're really having to kind of decide which colleges you're interested in, what you want to pursue in college, and how you've really got to make sure those scores and everything are good. So are you on track?
I am on track. I took the SAT.
Nice.
I made a pretty good score on that. I don't know what college I want to attend to yet. I'm thinking about business, majoring in business. But I don't know that for
So
sure
we'll
either.
see. That's okay, but you've got things on track, right?
Yes,
All right,
yes.
very
I
good.
have an idea.
Very, it's in here.
It's in there.
All
It's
right,
in there
it'll come
somewhere.
out soon. Well, listen, good to see you. Good to see both of you girls. It's always a pleasure. We're so proud of you. We're proud of the work that you're doing. Running and outside of running, your academics, keep pushing yourselves because we know that greatness is in your future.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back with the West Lawrence ladies cross-country team.
Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets and save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock Home Furniture and More, where no credit is ever refused.
Hi, I'm Locke Wilford. This is my wife Elaine. During the last decade, we've had the privilege of getting to know Jimmy Rogers and his lovely wife, Deborah.
Locke and I know them as fine Christian friends, and we are so excited that Jimmy wants to be our county commissioner.
Anyone that knows Jimmy certainly can say he's honest and a hardworking man. Whatever he does with all his heart. That's why we're asking you to join in with us in supporting Jimmy Rogers, our next Lawrence County Commissioner for District 4.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's been such a pleasure to meet these young ladies. Of course, meet some old familiar faces, of course, and see this newbie over here. And so we're going to let them talk to you a little bit about themselves to kind of catch you up a little bit about their lives. You ready, baby girl?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go for it.
Okay, well, my name is Lillian Waldrop. My parents are Reed and Amanda Waldrop.
Yes.
I play varsity soccer and run varsity cross country. I'm a member of Anchor and Beta Club. I'm the secretary for the West Orange High School FFA chapter, and I am the reporter for the Best Buddies chapter.
You are doing all kinds of stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you ever find time to just chill out?
Not really.
Oh my Lord!
Go.
There goes that question. I was going to ask you. I mean, what do you like to do for fun though? When you're not involved in all of your different activities,
ma'am.
what do you like to do for your time?
Well, I like the outdoors a lot. I love to hike, bike, kayaking. I like to read too. I love reading.
How special is that? Do you have one of those forerunners? Is that what you call that?
Forerunners?
Yes. Do you have one of those?
No, ma'am.
Really?
No, ma'am.
But you kayak.
I do.
Where do you go to kayak?
Usually the Okefenokee.
Really? And you're an only child, is what we just shared.
I am.
I'd like to be jealous since I'm number 13, but I just have to let you go for that.
Yes,
that is
ma'am.
so awesome. All right, sweetie. Hi. I think this is our first time actually chatting here, so we want you to kind of just share with us about you, okay, and your family and things that you're involved in.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
My name is Casey Graham, and I'm in the 9th grade. I'm 15 years old. I play soccer and cross country. I love to paint. It's one of my passions.
You're an artist.
I am, yes I am. My parents are Tommy and Jennifer Graham, and I have an older sister who's a senior this year, and her name is Carmen Graham, my best friend.
Oh my God.
And I'm also representing the freshman class for the homecoming this year.
Okay, so we're going to see each other again then,
We
aren't
are,
we?
we are.
That is so special. Now, so if you had to choose your favorite sport, what would that be?
They're both very exhausting, but I say cross country.
Very nice.
I like how it keeps me in shape.
Now, do you come from a family of runners?
I do. My mom is a huge marathon runner, and my sister used to play cross country also.
Wait a minute. So are you going to be running any marathons in your future?
Possibility.
Okay, so just, let us know when that happens.
striving to.
You're striving for it. Very good. And, you girls running cross country, I mean, I've got the chance to speak to so many young ladies in the community, and I asked them, what is it that they love about running?
Oh, for me, it's honestly probably just staying in shape for soccer. Soccer is my main sport.
That's your main sport. And what
Yes, ma'am.
position are you?
Striker.
High five, baby. And to be an athlete and to be as active as you are, you spend a lot of time with these young ladies.
Yes,
Tell us about the relationships that you've built with them.
It's crazy. I've been playing soccer with them, running cross country with them since I was 4 years old. And when the seniors leave, it's just so sad because they're your best friends and you have to watch them leave.
Yeah. And with you being an only child, you're not used to that.
I'm not.
So these are like your sisters.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is so special. And for you, your mama runs marathons. I mean, and so you've gotten a love for running from your mom, you would say.
Yes, ma'am. I have.
What is it about it that you love so much?
I like to stay in shape, and it makes me feel refreshed. And I just.
That's good. So this is refreshing.
It is.
When you get done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm trying to figure out that refreshing part, but I get that. And for you being a freshman, so you've had to really connect with these young ladies. You got a lot of upperclassmen. And so how was your transition going from a middle school cross-country runner where you didn't have to run as far, right? And now to transition with these ladies under Coach Carson?
I have actually loved it. They have just welcomed me in so much, and they're like my family now.
Wow, here we go. Here we go. You got another sister here. This is like a baby sister. And so listen, if you girls had to really encourage other young ladies to take part in cross country, for one, I think that you've got to have some kind of special love to run, or else you won't make it.
Right.
What would you say? What would you say to encourage other young ladies to take part in running cross country or playing any sport?
You never know until you try, really. I mean, I didn't think I would like running. Then I just ran one day, and it just happened to be that I liked it. So
Special.
I would just say try it.
Another Forrest Gump.
Not hardly.
Not hardly. And so for you, I mean, you're a freshman, and so you've had a really smooth transition. And so give an encouraging word to those other young ladies, because I think that sometimes when you come in to play a sport and you're like an underclassman, it's a little difficult transition for you.
It is difficult. It is difficult.
So what would you say to those young ladies?
Just branch out and just try new things, because it'll benefit you positively.
Like it's doing you?
It is.
A
Yes,
future
ma'am.
marathoner, maybe, perhaps. We'll see. Pray on
ma'am.
it. Well, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
too.
A beautiful interviewer, and you, as always, my darling.
Thank you.
We'll
It's
be
good to see
seeing
you
you.
again.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. These ladies are such a joy. Well, come on down. Come on in. Hi.
Hi.
How are you both?
I'm good.
Now listen, you've seen how this is going, right?
Yes.
All right, now this is all about you two, okay? So we want you to kind of just share with us about you, things that you love doing, right? Things that you're involved in. If you volunteer, which is something that's very important, share with us as well. You ready? All right, the floor is yours.
Hi, my name is Hazel Serber, and I'm in 10th grade, and I like cross country, and I'm the oldest of 4, and my mom and dad their names are Susan and Robert Otten.
You're the
And-
oldest child.
Yes, ma'am.
They look up to you a lot to do things, don't they?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about all that?
It's hard.
It's pressure, isn't it?
Yes.
Being the oldest child. And for you, running cross country. I mean, have you always loved running?
Well, I started running in 8th grade, and I loved it since then.
Yeah. Have you seen yourself improve, like with your timing and everything?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
And so, it's important when you're running this distance, you've got to have be mentally prepared to run. How do you get yourself ready to run?
Well, first I I talk to myself, calm my nerves down, and I just act like I'm racing with my family members. And I tell myself that it's not going to take long if you run.
There you go. So you kind of have to give yourself a pep talk.
Yes.
And it works.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Hey, darling.
Hi.
All right, talk to us.
I'm Piper Simpson, and I am in the 9th grade, and my parents are Mark and Marcy Simpson.
Very good, Piper. Now, what do you love to do, Piper?
I love running cross country, and I'm going to be doing track in the spring, so I'm excited for that too.
Very nice. Now, how long have you been running?
Cross country, this is my first year doing it, and I've been doing track 2 years. I've done it 2 years in a row
2 years.
now.
Very good. Now, this is a different transition, isn't it, for you?
It is.
It's like you're running, and running, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What made you decide to want to run cross country?
I don't know. I've just thought I'd try it because I really do enjoy running. It's
That's good.
battle with your mind,
Yeah.
and takes a different breed, I guess.
You're right. I'm not that breed, I don't think, baby. I thought about it, but I was like, no, Lord. For her, she's talking about how she has to kind of, get her mind right and kind of talk herself through it. Is there a certain regimen that you use to kind of get yourself ready to run?
I just try to loosen myself up until I get to the start, and I just go until I'm done.
Yeah. Are you loose now?
No,
Not
but
really. You're a little bit. But when it's time to run, though,
Yeah.
you know how to get loose. All right. And listen, girls, running cross country is not for the faint of heart. We know that. We know that. It requires a lot of stamina. You really have to be in good shape. What do you do outside of running to make sure that you're as healthy as you need to be out there running?
Outside of practice, when I'm at home, I normally do sit-ups and push-ups and just run around the yard.
Just run around the yard.
Yes.
Very good.
Sometimes I do sprints back and forth, or just run around with my 3-year-old brother.
Just to make sure that you're running, getting out there, exercising.
Yes.
So are your younger siblings, do they like to run too?
They don't. They tried running before, and they said that they don't like it.
They're like, no thanks.
Yes.
And how old are they?
My sister, she is 13 years old. My brother is 10 years old, and then my baby brother, he's 3.
You've got a little 3-year-old brother. That's
Yes, ma'am.
precious. That's really precious. And so listen, you're a freshman. How was your transition to the high school for one, and then to be playing the sports that you're playing?
It was a little rough, like school-wise, because it's a new school.
Right.
You don't know where anything is. For me personally, it was
Right.
like my first time in here.
Like that, right?
And
Are you transitioning okay, though?
yeah,
It's a work in progress, so have you
Yeah.
noticed that anytime that you transition to a new space and then, of course, you're having to make new friends and make new connections, that's always going to take some time. All right?
But you just gotta be open and
Yeah.
like roll with the punches.
There
I
you go.
guess.
See, look, you're not connecting already, darling. Open and rolling with the punches. Well, it's been a pleasure to see you girls.
Nice to meet you,
Thank
too.
you for sharing with us. We look forward to seeing you run. I would like to say that I would run with you, right? But I would happily drive alongside and give you those pep talks that you need. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Nice
Thank you so much.
meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you. Thank you, girls. This has been such a great day with these young ladies. We've got 3 more here that are going to help me close out because they've been running, as you can tell. You girls are serious about cross country. So please tell us who you are and what grade you're in and if you play any other sports, okay? Talk to us.
My name is Yakini Martin. I am in the 10th grade. I play basketball. I also run track and, of course, cross country.
Wonderful. Now, which one's your favorite sport?
Honestly, they're all pretty great,
Yeah.
but if I had to choose, it'd be basketball.
Very nice. What position are you?
I play point guard, sometimes post, sometimes forward, basically wherever
Okay.
coach puts me.
So you can play any position.
Pretty much.
Very nice. All right, now, young lady, if you do play basketball, I know that you're not a down low post.
I do not.
All right, share with us about you.
My name is Shakira Dimmons. I am in 9th grade, and I play soccer. I run track and cross country.
Wonderful. Now, do you have a favorite? She loves them all, but basketball would be the one that she singles out.
Well, I'm going to have to go with soccer.
Soccer,
Yes.
very nice. You know, I'm a soccer mama. And what position are you in soccer?
Well, I'm a forward.
Very good. That's a good position. All right, young lady, talk to us a little bit about you.
I'm McKaylee Haddon. I am a freshman, and cross country is actually my only sport.
Wonderful. Now, have you been running for a long time?
No, ma'am, this is my first year.
What made you decide to run cross country?
I just really wanted to get in shape, and running sounded really fun.
Really? Well, we're so glad to have you. Well, listen, girls, it's been a pleasure meeting you girls, and I'm sure we're going to get to talk a little later on here, but just today, you know, just to be able to meet you all and just let you say hi to everybody else. We know you've been running and doing some great things, but this has been a great day, hasn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful time, the opportunity that you've had to meet some of the cross-country runners here at West Lawrence and talk to Coach Carson and see the great things that they're doing. We want to congratulate them on being region champions from last year, and we're only expecting greater things from them this year. All right, that's all the time we have for Real Talk here on TV 35. Please keep watching.